Yeah.
This is what they don't think. And when the viewers do clock it, all I'm going to say this, haters, and you're going to hate me even more, the motherfucking numbers do not lie.
That's right.
So stick them numbers up your fucking fat asses.
Actually, we should forget that, actually, shouldn't we? And just forget it, because we shouldn't be even talking like that. Because just doing it is enough, innit? Yeah.
Oh, Jamie.
It is. I know what you're saying, but I'm just thinking, man.
Bro, I love it even more, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? I love it when I start getting these little, now I start getting these little right-wing muppets. One Generation Media, I see your comment, bro.
What's going on? Why? I'm going to ask you, why are you so... I watched your live and I thought, why are you so pissed off with... Why are you so obsessed?
I'm not
obsessed. A bit relentless. It were, well, every time you seen her, you went, oh, there she is. And you said something which I won't say.
What's that, buddy?
And every time you saw her, you said something, didn't you? You went, there she is.
Yeah, it's the rat.
Right. Well, that's what I'm trying to say to avoid.
Yeah. You got to remember, this is the woman. Yeah, I'm not going to call her a girl no more because it's a woman. This is the woman that turned around and said that she was going to give my registration plate to the police. This is also the woman that turned around and said that she was going to go to Epping, to where my family are, and get footage for the police.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
But for what gain? Where does it end? This is what I mean. When everything's going so well, if you're going to keep doing that every time you see her, does it end positive? It's not good. It won't.
Mate, she can't listen. I'll be totally honest with you guys. You know,
I'm messing with your pride. Well,
she doesn't come to places. She doesn't come to places where I come to.
I don't want to say it because it'll draw too much attention to it, but I would be leaving it well alone.
AY.
One Generation Media about you dropped into it, guys. You dropped into it for a bit of clout as well. That's exactly what you done as well, mate. You dropped into it for a bit of clout, guys.
Is that what happened? How did One Gen Media...
when I come to you, when I actually come to One Generation Media, he turns around and says, no, it's nothing to do with you, it's about Roy. And then he wants to have these sly little digs in comments. But face to face, they don't really want to say nothing. It's nothing to do with you, mate. Clout.
How did One Generation Media get involved with this? How does it start? I'm lost.
I don't even know, bro.
I'm absolutely lost. He said, so Steve's come up and said that that's not the case, that they're not. Well, they're not what? I don't know. I don't get the connection with you.
I don't know.
Whatever drama, whatever beef you got with CP, I ain't
they
nothing
don't want to be associated with me, Jamie.
Yeah? No one wants to be associated with you. Not everyone wants to be associated with you. You got to drop your ego a bit, yeah?
They must.
You know, you were all right, but your ego's getting too big.
But they must do.
Yeah?
Why would you constantly talk about me? Why would you constantly...
Who constantly talks about you?
Like, why would it be?
Yeah, you roped me in. No, you roped me in. I don't know who roped who in. I mean, I don't know. If we're gonna have to, I know it's so hard. It drives you absolutely mad because the more you do react, the more people get you to react further down the line, and it's an absolute nightmare. Yeah, that's the best thing. It's a bad connection there as well. I think he's on the road. He's back. He's too good for this. And in the sense of it, just do the fucking hotels, upload the videos, man. And if people are just constantly,
Jamie,
yo,
come on, spin it. What did you say, buddy? Because I didn't quite hear what you said. I got cut off.
Well, I'm
Come
trying
on.
to talk in a little bit of code, but I want to say to you, what is there's nothing to be gained from you in any of this.
Bro,
You're not a
I,
thing.
Jamie, I didn't involve myself in this. I have not
No.
been in no pubs with CP reports. I haven't been involved in no pubs. You know, I haven't been, nothing to do with me. Like I say, I haven't been there. They're making up allegations that I've been to these pubs. You know that I haven't, Geese.
Okay. So there's a lot more to it. That you've heard things as well. That's.
Bro, do you know what I like? I like it when you stand in front of grown men and they switch it. It's nothing to do with you, mate.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when your back is turned and the keyboard is on, the fingers get very happy typing.
Oh yeah.
I
Indeed.
tell you what, they fucking love it, Geese.
I know. I know. Look at. I mean, I feel sorry for. I've had some people have really committed 4 years of their life to watching every
I
single
wish
live
one
I've done.
generation media could have this same energy in public, you know.
No, no,
I'm
no, no,
sorry,
no.
Steve. I know it's your brother, but please,
To be
if
to be
you're
fair,
gonna
mate,
come with,
when he was chatting to you the other day, you weren't letting him speak. You weren't listening to what he was
He
saying.
wants us to
bro,
play it.
yeah, you can play it if you want, guys. It'll
You
be on
weren't
my
listening
live
to
as
what he
well.
was saying. It was
Yeah.
Roy who went up the other day on Society on this live, and he said about one gen and RBM loyalty and all that to CP, getting footage for police. They're down with that. All of this. That's why it was to do with Roy. That's what he was explaining to you the other day. You weren't listening to him, but it
So what's
was
it
to
got to
do
do
with
with
Roy
me
and that
then, bro?
comment. Because you've been hunting me and him out, like
No, I
what's
haven't.
for what? Yeah,
No,
you
I,
come up to me.
no,
He
I
was like,
didn't.
"There's one of them. Oh, there's the other one coming up to me." I says, "I'm busy. I've
Yeah,
got a job to do at the
because
moment." I says, "I'll have a word after," but none of this. My name shouldn't have even been brought into this fucking shit. Yeah, Roy
mate,
said my name was
because
brought up on CP's live. Yeah, it weren't brought up. Right,
so
I'm as far away from CP as it goes. Yeah, I don't do nothing with the police. Right, I'm not a grass. That's not me, 100%. So why I've been getting involved in all this fucking drama, I don't know. But it's out of
Steve,
order.
right. So let me tell you how this all started. Yeah, do you want to? Who's got a little bit of time and we can actually go through it a little bit? Yeah.
I'm game.
Are you
Jelly.
game, Jamie?
I'm game. I'm just gonna enjoy
You
my
wasn't
coffee.
there till 9 p.m. one gen. We walked back over there to look for you, bro. Don't tell lies, yeah? Please.
AY, we walked Nick to his car and then we came back, right?
Yeah.
We honestly, we walked him
Well,
to his car and then we came back.
when
We
you
were there
come
until
back to
8 p.m.
Rob, when you come back to that square, it must have been empty, bro. Because when we left, it was 90% empty.
No, we were still there drinking in the square until about 8 p.m. About
Well,
8, 9
anyway.
p.m.
So I'm gonna just say it as it is because I always say it as it is. CP reports is a police informant. Simple as. No, there's no more. There's no more to say about the matter. A grass is a grass. If you hang around with a grass, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be a grass and all. This is all documented on film. So I
Yeah, we
said to,
played the clip, didn't we? We played the clip
so
as
I
well.
turned round, Jamie, and I said, I am not having no association with a grass. I will have no association whatsoever. So Lisa Sargent, you're going to have to go. See you later. And I kicked her off of my mod team. I didn't give her, I didn't give her no ultimation. Please, one gen,
Who was she associated with?
keep going through one gen because you pick up, you could add some more views to me. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. So yeah, I turned around and said she's got to go. Then a couple of days, because a lot of people in the London WhatsApp groups for the protests and for the Epping one, for the Britannia and the Epping one.
Mhm.
This video was started going around their WhatsApp groups about CP reports being a police informant because she admitted it on the video, you know. So she admitted it on this video anyway, and I thought, you know what, I ain't being associated with that, not a chance in hell. So Lisa had to go. So then the next day, we was in. So I told you about my Discord channel the other day.
Yeah.
Told you about my Discord channel the other day. So I have this Discord channel, and it's how It's not to sit there and gossip about people like what certain people were saying, that we sit there in our lives, we gossip about people because we don't have the balls to say it to their face, apparently. Because so we sit in a private chat and we talk about people in private because we don't have the balls to tell people to their face. So we then, Lieutenant, so what happened was someone come and said that CP Reports has started up a new channel. Well, that's very dangerous, isn't it, one Jen, if she's talking without thinking, buddy? Because she's going to get a lot of you in serious trouble. I'm telling you, need to be careful then. So then, what happened? Yeah, CP turned around and said she got a new channel, and One Generation Media is now her reporter.
I heard that something. I seen a post. I read it. I definitely did.
So I turned around and said, "Is this true?" Yeah. I never give LTG an ultimatum. I said, "Is this true?" Because we all know she's a bit of a fantasist. If he's going to be reporting for CP Reports, and she's giving him, if he's giving CP Reports the footage, and he knows that she's giving this footage to the police,
Oh yeah, I get you.
then listen, then I say it as I say it, geez. You're a fucking rat as well, bro. Yeah, I say it as I say it. If that's what you're doing, then you're a rat as well. Now, anyway, LTG come back to my channel and said, it is true, but no need to worry. I'm not going to be a mod for him no more. I said, okay, no problem. That's it.
Oh,
Then we
she
start
was the
getting,
mod for 1GM, was she?
yes. Yeah, and because I
Right.
made that stance with Lisa, I had to make the same stance. I had to make the same stance then. So then sorry, buddy. So then that was all cool. And then that's when the gossiping starts then, doesn't it? AY's taking all the mods. AY's not helping the smaller
Oh,
channels grow.
it becomes a show in itself, mate. Believe.
It becomes, so then all of a sudden, I'm stealing all the mods. I'm not helping the, listen, I'm not helping the smaller channels grow. Well, in a matter of fact, I've probably helped most of the smaller channels.
Were those comments from anyone specific or just randoms?
What do you mean?
Like just random people that you don't often see? People like that saying it, or is it a specific person that's a
Saying
regular?
what?
Like about him not helping channels and Discords and all this?
Oh, who's saying it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. CP, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. So I had to go down for dinner and stuff, Jamie.
No worries, love. No worries.
I missed most
So
of that.
the issue we've got is back at AY. It's just the feeding the police the info that people don't like. It is what it is.
Anyway.
I mean, this person, I don't know enough about her. The fact that we clashed is why I keep my mouth shut, because just because we clash, I'll just be negative. So I just avoid. AY, welcome back.
Don't know what keeps on happening, bro. I keep getting muted.
You're good, mate. You're good. Must be the internet.
Yeah, so Steve, that was your brother who said that, by the way.
What, not helping channels and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, I'm stealing all of the good mods, and I'm not supporting the smaller channels. And all this, we don't need to have private chats to talk. So I said, okay, not a problem. I will come to you. Not a problem. Like when you said to me, if you was in the right, you said something to me, Steve, one day, and I turned around and looked at you and said, I can't even argue with that, buddy, because you're absolutely right.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of banter about chickening out on the old tent city thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, but what did I turn around and say to you? Bro, you're absolutely right. Can't even argue with it.
Yeah.
You know, so at the end of the day, I wanted to see both of you. Yeah, you and your brother. So I see one Gen. And I said to him, "What's this? You got a problem with me? You want to? No, not a problem with you. It's about Roy." Okay, not a problem. Nothing to do with me because I haven't been in no pubs with CP. The only time I went into a pub with CP is when I actually bought her fucking dinner. And ever since then, I've had nothing but aggravation from it.
So for what
And
reason
then,
did you want to see me as well?
because you two are both brothers, you know, you're both together. Do you know what I mean? So there's no point.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if
I mean,
was standing there-
even if I don't agree with something my brother does, I'll always have his back. He's my brother, right?
Of course you will. Exactly. Yeah.
Has
And I
this got a
respect
bit?
that.
Has this got out of hand really? And it's
But it's not even got
grown.
in hand yet. It's not even got
Right,
in hand
so-
yet
so we want to-
to even get out of hand.
So we want to avoid that, don't we? We
I don't
definitely
know what people want to avoid. If people want to
we've
come
got
to me,
AJ,
they can come.
we've got AJ audits in the chat saying AY does help smaller channels. I see you trying to do good things for a lot of people, and that don't. And also, there's this conflict going on at the same time related to mods who's had conflict before across multiple channels. It's kind of a mod thing, so I won't worry too much about what's going on with mods. I really wouldn't. I really,
Jamie,
really
do you know
wouldn't.
what?
They're all very opinionated, mate, sometimes.
Exactly.
And fucking hell,
So-
it gets ridiculous. So, and
So
why
I
would you?
don't-
Why would you it's the hotels, though. You're videoing
So,
hotels. Just do
Listen,
that.
I film hotels, I film migrant stuff. I'm not clout chasing nothing. I've done this for 10 months. You don't see me clout chasing. You don't see me running left, right, and centre, yeah, to get a bit of content from people. You don't see me running up the road with my camera. Oh, let me get it. You don't see me filming people's driving licenses and filming
Nobody
people's private
filmed it.
details.
You filmed it yourself, AY.
Filmed? What did I film?
You filmed your own number plate and how he got it.
CP, you said, I'm not saying that I didn't film the number plate. I didn't say that. You turned around and
I'll
said,
come back on another time.
on this channel that the boy was in a bush. Did you or did you not say that?
She's gone. Yeah, she's gone.
She said
Bushgate,
that, Jamie.
She did say that.
She did say that.
No,
Yeah,
would it me that I know it. I think I might have added Bush's dinner. I don't know.
Okay. All right, look. So fair enough. You know
I
what
think
it's
we
like,
might
little
have, but
stories.
you were using Bushes as a term of, well, they were there trying to film him, as that we know. Whether they were in a bush behind the bush or behind the bus stop, you know what I mean? It made the difference where they were. The point was that they took that decision to be underhand. That happened.
Now, at the end of the day, this is true fact.
So West
comes
Audit
straight
Report is
from-
in the chat, but he says he were never in a bush. No, but you got in car. You had a discussion beforehand to go, and who knows what you might have uncovered. You wanted to film him for not good reason, didn't you? That's what I think. Whether you were hiding in a bush or hiding in you probably just sat in your car. That's probably what happened. But we just
You just own it, geez. At the end of the day, you was caught on camera telling the police officer that you're going to Epping, you're not going to live stream it, you'll have it on your body cam, and you will send the footage to the police. You said it. It's on your live stream. You deleted it. You deleted your live stream afterwards because you know what you've done. You know, like, let's be real. This is where I'm from. I'm from this area. You're going to where my family are and my friends. You want to go somewhere where my sister wants to rip you apart because you tried to grass her brother up. Do you not understand? Like,
You see, I ain't down with any of that either. Like, I ain't down with
bro,
that.
I
This is
don't
why.
understand what planet these people actually live on. And then you try to get other people off, not you, I'm just saying you in general, I'm not saying you, Steve, in general, then you start trying to get some big X accounts to come after me. But then what happens then is you just draw these big X accounts into something where they don't even know what's really going on. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, because it gets too much, I don't know, let's just say it gets too hot in the oven, you actually then backtrack on it and you go and delete your post.
YouTube way. That's what I mean. So it's the YouTube way.
Then you actually go and delete your post. And then I actually come with facts, because I will always come with facts and I'll always come with the receipts. Now, not only have you just aligned yourself with a police informant that has then just gone round and told everybody that she's going to hotel protests to film patriots, and you have aligned yourself with this, and then to top it all off, you're representing Save Our Children, and you're inviting somebody there that's banned from being around children. It's ludicrous.
Who?
It's ludicrous.
Who's doing that?
What's that, buddy?
Who's doing that?
Oh, I'm just saying, like, you as in general. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean like you as in do you know what I mean?
Someone inviting someone that's.
This could be really interesting stuff. West Audit Reports, I think, is basically saying that is West Audit's reports. If you want to jump up, you'd be very respectfully welcome. You're saying you never even went there, never filmed it, was at home, and he's a submate. Now, I think at the time you didn't have the traction that you've got now, did you, AY? I think you had a lot less numbers, didn't you?
Bro, I had about 25, 30K.
Yeah, it's things have changed. Be right back.
Oh my God! You know what? You know this YouTube world. I find it all so funny. Yeah, that people actually live their life this way, and I really do hope that there is a lot of people here. I really do hope that, honestly, that there's. I hope that you can find yourself, and you start becoming normal. Because this YouTube is some funny place, I swear to God.
I've seen it myself. There is people in here which would absolutely bury you for 2 subs.
Oh, bro, listen, it's fucking ludicrous, Jay.
I swear to God, you could either befriend, but if a few subs come along, and an opportunity to get some sort of status, they'll take it all day long.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get me 100K plaque. I'm not gonna use this channel after another one. After this, once I get the 100K plaque, I ain't gonna use this channel.
We can do it all again, yeah. Yes, great idea.
I'm gonna do it all over again, and I'm gonna piss them off. I'm gonna piss them off some more and say, look, the cheeky fucking bastard, he's got 2 plaques.
Oh no, don't you realise you can get a gold plaque? You can get a gold plaque after that one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna forget this one after that, bro.
No, actually, no.
Stay humble, mate. Stay humble.
Yeah,
I'm always humble, guys.
I said to AY, when you got 100K subs, you've got 10K subs, didn't I? That's the way I'd see it. You got 100K, see it as 10K, and that's how you'll get to a million.
Steve, I stay humble, so I'm always a humble guy. Anybody that actually knows me, will turn around and say, you know what, he's actually, like, people that know me real, but then it's very hard to stay humble when you've got so many people trying to clout chase off you. It's not very, like, it's very hard.
It's only going to get worse until you start doing it.
Who's trying to clout chase off you?
You know what I mean?
I don't know anyone.
Bro, your brother's trying it for a start, guys. Yeah, because he just keeps on constantly dropping comments, wants me to reply. If he wants me to reply, he can come up here. I'm sure Jamie will invite him on. And to be honest with you, I'm going to be totally real. And this is not me being violent or aggressive or threatening anybody, but me as a person, me as a human, and me as a man, and me with a set of bollocks, I like to conduct my business in public. I don't like to conduct my business in private, and over a screen keep typing messages. I prefer to be face-to-face with a person, and then you can see everything. You get to read the whole body language, and you can iron everything out. Do you know what I mean?
Can we just get a bit of congratulations for Moss Side in the chat? He does a lot of work for charity, guys. Big up, Moss Side.
Big up, Moss Side. Big up, Moss Side.
Same here. That's exactly what I'm about, with cameras down as well.
Bro, listen,
no, that's we live stream. That's having a private conversation, yeah? Cameras down.
You live stream it, guys. You live stream it.
Why live stream it for the world to see? What's for some drama and some clicks?
No, I'll tell you what.
If you got some beef with someone and you want a private conversation, you do it without the camera.
I'll tell you what. I haven't got beef. I don't have beef. Yeah? None of you lot will ever be able to beef me on the internet, guys. Beefing people on the internet is completely different. Yeah, this is not a life to be beefing people on the internet. Now, you live stream it, and this is what I'm going to do. I will live stream it simply for the fact that people can't deny what they said. Yeah, because people could easily run back then and say, "Oh, I didn't say this, I didn't say that." No. We'll put it onto the internet, and people can see, and people can make their own minds up, and people can make their own judgment. You know, not from hearsay.
Private means private. It shouldn't be out there hearsay or anyway.
I never said private. I said in public. I said face to face. Yeah, I never said in private. Yeah, we're not going. I don't intend on going for a dinner with these people with a pub.
I'm going to do your editing because
having a meal.
All this distract you from what you're trying to do with the videos. You've got other things to be. You've got videos, hotels. That's it.
Jamie, bro, I've got 20 hotel videos. I don't even need to go and make a video if I don't want to.
The other day, when you said I'm out of England for a while, and backed them up. I thought on it.
Bro, listen, I don't even need to make videos at hotels for at least 2 months.
Did you see the list of 200 hotels that's been released? You seen that?
Yeah, half of them are fake. Half of them are not even housing migrants no more.
Well, there's hotels on there that are not on there that I know are housing refugees.
Yeah, some of them will be. You know, there'll be a lot.
Has anyone got YouTube open? Wow, Sam.
No, I don't have it open. It's not me.
It is. Your feedbacking. Let me just reset you.
Oh, sorry if it was me. Do you know what? And I'll tell you what, Steve. You know what your brother got the ump with me about?
What's that?
And I'll tell you exactly when he got the ump. He got the ump when he was stood under the tree at Epping. And he turned around. I was having a joke with him, and I said, "I'll tell these lot that you're a lefty and they'll throw eggs at you." And you know what he's mentioned? And how I know that this has bothered him and this is what's on his mind is because he's actually mentioned it 2 times.
Yeah, but I think it was stuff building up to that moment as well, to be fair, with all this CP shit and all this shit stirring and talk going on online and everything else.
Bro, but it's not shit stirring, it's a fact. The fact of the matter is...
Some people online are shit stirring to try and stir things up, you know.
Well, that's what... I'm not seeing that, actually. I'm not seeing shit stirring.
Yeah. Who?
Hang on, sorry, let me just reset you here, why?
Go on.
It's like YouTube. It's like someone's playing.
Shit stirring is in Roy bringing my name into it when my name shouldn't have been brought into it. That sort of thing. That's shit stirring because now, you know, people are talking about...
What do with me, though, guys?
When I shouldn't have even been involved in the conversation, you know?
Right, so we need to speak to Roy to find out where he's got that information from. And he's going to say, well, it's CP. It's the post that...
He said it was CP's premiere, and I watched her premiere.
He said it was the premiere and it wasn't on.
Yeah, and I watched it back and my name ain't there. So the fact that he brought my name into it and then my name has been getting spread around with gossip and everything else, that's what I'm saying. That's the shit stirring.
Mate, but I never said none of this.
No, I'm not saying it's you. I said Roy. This is why the issue was with Roy bringing my name into it.
Exactly. I don't see... So where do I come into this then? Because I call a grass.
Yeah, that's what I want to say as well. I have realised that this is not AY getting his big spoon out. He's just confronting it, going, this ain't happening. This ain't happening.
Bro, Steve, if I had a problem with you guys, I'll come to you and I'll tell you straight. Yeah, I've got a problem with you.
I've got a problem with you, Jamie. In the first place. Jamie,
if I would not sit on the internet, yeah, and turn around and make up fucking gossip. This is children's playground stuff. You know, I'm not a child. I'm a man, geez. I've got 2 fucking children. You know, not a baby. You know, this is... It's bollocks.
I never talk about any shit online. The only reason I've come up today is to clear the air because, like I said, my name's been put out there, and I felt I have to clear the air on this, because my name shouldn't have been involved. That's the only reason I'm up today.
Mate, I'm going to put a post on soon. I'm going to make a video soon. Yeah, to all my. This is where everyone's going to say, "Here it goes, look, the big-headed wanker." To all of my subscribers, and I'm going to blow them all up. Yeah, I'm going to show everybody. And everyone who wants to associate with it, Then that's up to you, my friend. That's down to you. But people shouldn't have drawn me into something for no reason.
Exactly how I feel.
So when people come up to me and say, you're out of order, yeah, you've done this, you've done that, and I said, well, you shouldn't have really drawn me onto it, really, should you? It's your own fault, really, for getting me involved in it.
Or can we, right, how do I word this? You could probably do a bit more to try and stop this now.
Who?
You.
Not a fucking chance.
Right. That's what I was feeling. I was like, well, that's how I felt. So that's why I just put it so strongly.
Jamie, I've never once have I had an apology, yeah, from this said person. Never once, yeah, have I had any apology, threatening to give my registration number to police officers to dox me, going to hotels, which I'm quite passionate about, which what my content is about. But I'm a clout chaser, remember? Yeah, but anyway, what my content is about, and you're going to the people that I kind of align with the most, and you want to go and video them, and you want to go and stitch them up and send it to the police. There ain't no coming back from that, mate.
You have to listen to me. All right?
Pardon?
I did fucking say sorry to you. All right? On Jamie's panel. If you don't want to accept it, your own fault. I'm going, Jamie.
Okay, so she has apologised in the past. I know she has.
She's not apologised to me, Jamie.
So you've not felt she has. Fair enough. But
bro, was I here when she apologised?
I think so. I think so.
Well, I never heard it.
And yeah, I think so. Well,
I never heard it.
But what do we want to achieve? Do you want her to be outcast? Is that what you want her to? Do you want her to be?
Mate, to be honest with you, as long as she stays away from me and stops putting her epoxy fucking £2 camera in my face and zooming into me, yeah, I don't really give a shit what she does. I really do not give a fuck, yeah, because she's not of no relevance to me whatsoever.
God loves her.
And that's, mate, and that's the way that I feel about it. And you're saying that I'm following her one, Jen. Bro, it's fucking laughable, geez.
Can I thank Sam the Cat for the gifted memberships in the chat? Sam, thank you so much, mate. The winners were Sarah Jane, Sabri 99, Roy, Savaloy, Oi, good to see you, Roy. That's a rhyme, that. LB, LA Audits, and Gillian Beckett. Thank you so much, Sam. Appreciate it. AY, will you rejoin so we can get rid of that feedback, please? Nice. Bloody hell. There's I can't get in the middle of that and resolve anything there because I don't even know what I'm trying to resolve. It's they're both going to be there with cameras and the fight's just going to end in, I don't know, it's ridiculous. It's epoxy £2 camera in my face. Welcome back. Yeah, it's fixed.
Yeah, the epoxy fucking £2 camera in my face.
It's fixed.
But allegedly, I'm following her up and down now. It gets fucking better. Oh my good God.
She won't be the last, mate.
But Steve, are you still there, Steve?
Yeah, I'm here, mate.
Bro, can you imagine? Look at the optics of this. Yeah, look at the optics of this, bro. Yeah. There's video footage going around of, this is why 2C TV had to call her out as well, by the way. I could tell you so much more, yeah, but I'm going to tell you a little bit, yeah. There's actually footage of her telling the police officer that Stop the Hate are going to do a counter protest somewhere where the police don't even know. The police have got no idea of it, and she's informing to the police that the Stop the Hate people, Mark Bierbeck and them, are moving their counter protest. Like,
yeah, see, I ain't down. Like I said, I ain't down with telling anything to the police. Yeah, I'm not a grass. I don't give information to the police. You know, if I got a problem, that I'll try and deal with myself.
You hang around with grasses, guys. If you
Yeah, but
hang
I don't.
around with grasses, people are going to label you one, you know?
Yeah. No, I know that, and I get that, right? Which is why even I distance myself, and I've said this to my brother. I distance myself from CP. I know he's got a different relationship, but I distance myself, yeah, because
Well,
of all this shit and all this grass and talk and everything else. But at the same time, unless she's severely wronged me personally, I'm not going to give her a cold shoulder. If she's in an area that I'm in, I'll still say hello, but I
so
don't
can I
get too.
ask
I
you
don't get
your...
too close. Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
I've
saying.
got a couple of questions for you. Are CP and your brother in any sort of sexual relationship?
Nah, not at all.
All right. Because I just wondered why he was so infatuated with her. That was all. And also, like, what sort of like the political spectrum do you to go with? Like, would you say that you are anti-migrant? Like, are you a patriot?
I'm a patriot, anti-migrant. Yeah.
Yeah. So, would you say that you align yourself with them patriots in them hotel demos?
And if you didn't, are you trying to look at excluding people from protest in the future?
Yeah,
Because
that's what I always say. That's
you
what I
don't own
always
the
say.
middle ground, do you? That you don't own that middle ground. You can't dictate.
Well, this is it.
So,
Before I started my channel, I was going to
yeah,
the protest. I was a protester,
yeah.
and then when
No,
Tommy went up on stage and said about
Well,
needing
yeah, but
new
I'm not
media,
going
I
to have it.
decided to do it. So now, when I go, I say not only am I there as a protester, but I'm also there as a to
Jamie.
put
So
in
You
what?
some
shouldn't
work.
have to.
So
You
what's the
shouldn't have to.
question that I want?
You shouldn't have to sign in as on arrival and then
Jamie, the
declare
point
your
that
allegiance.
the point I'm trying to make is this. Yeah, I'm not trying to say that at all. This is the point I'm trying to make. Yeah. So if you've got common ground with these people, and you align yourself with these people, and somebody is going there to grass them up, would you not feel bad for these people?
But
Well, then I'd have a
there's
problem. But
already.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that information. I says to Jamie earlier. I says I'm not even clear on what's gone on. I've heard about this reporting to the police and giving them footage.
Jamie,
And
you
that.
see it.
I keep hearing all these different
Yeah,
stories
but
about.
I see it, but I also know that there's worse out there that we don't see. There's literally people with they will have cameras on the shoulders, in between the cuffs, under the shirts, and right next to you, chatting to you, shaking your hand. There'll
But
be
this is
so
what
many.
we
It's
this is what we do
everywhere.
see. This is what we
But
do see, geese. This is
well,
what we do see. And imagine we do see it, yeah. And if you don't call this sort of behaviour out and you see it, bro, I've got the far right Nazis after me now, yeah, because I call them out for their bollocks and all. And that's it, yeah. If it's bollocks, I will call it out. Hello?
hello, I'm lost in thought. I'm
Yeah.
actually.
If it's bollocks, then I will call it out, is. You know, I've got cousins, I've got brothers and sisters in that crowd. You're hearing people getting locked up, geese, for chance. For saying fucking send them home.
Right, so that is where we're at. You're in an unwinnable battle if you're going to try and control the crowd and who's there and who's filming
No.
and who's not.
Mate, I know for a fact, yeah, that there's a lot of YouTubers out there that don't upload a lot of the stuff. I know for a fact. I know that 100 million %. I know from that first night at Epping, I know that Wesley Winter never uploaded a load of shit he could have uploaded. I wonder why he didn't upload it. I'll tell you
Right
why he
thing to
didn't
do.
upload it. Because he didn't want to get people in trouble. And that's the fact of the matter. If you're going there to get people in trouble, I think you're going there for the wrong reasons.
Well, what about if you're going there to, for example, at the Rotherham Hotel, an auditor were filming, didn't go there for any good reason, bad reason, went there because there were a protest on and to film. And as they have filmed many protests, so a protest on, right, let's go film the protest. Whilst filming that protest, videoed someone with a lighter setting fire to I think a piece of furniture inside the hotel. Should he have put his camera down? Oh shit, we don't want to get them in trouble. No. That at that point, that auditor has to notify the police that there's someone setting fire to the fucking hotel and there's people inside.
Well,
If you go to a protest and you are going to commit crime and public disorder and ruin it for the local voices, then that's on you. Tough shit if you end up on YouTube, isn't it? Isn't it tough shit? If you go to a protest and you are being an absolute moron, for example, smashing a police van, jumping on someone's car windscreen, screaming at someone, calling them a lefty to get a wash, oh well, that's on you. That's on you, and all you've done is you've ruined the local voices who wanted to have a protest. That's all you've done, and made it about your fucking violence, your aggression, and the rest of it. It's absolutely mad.
Bro,
So
I get
the
your
more that you
point.
film, the better it is for local people because it exposes the far right that are trying to jump on the protest. They get exposed because they're on video. The ones that have been arrested for crimes against children that are standing up there with banners that say "Save our children," they get exposed because they're videoed. The old nonsense of it gets exposed. Whereas if what we need to hear is the local voices, what's going on, why are people so pissed off? We don't need to see.
I get what you're saying, yeah, and I fully respect what you're saying. But to turn around and say that you are going there to be a police officer when you're not, that's a different story, bro. I'm afraid.
Yeah, and I totally understand your point. I do, but you're asking for people to be what they're not. There are people out there, which, as Mark says, are looking for the money shot.
Well, do you know what I'm going to turn around and do? This is exactly what I'll do every single time. When these people are around, I will turn around and say to people, "Watch this one. It's a grass."
Yeah.
And that's exactly it. Yeah. I will tell them because your people are standing around with their cameras, trying to film little private conversations. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, and I will keep calling them out, and I will keep on doing it. Yeah, and I don't give a fuck what people say. I do not give a shit.
No one's, and I don't think you're wrong to do that. It's just you're standing up for what you believe in, and you're looking out for people. There's no wrong with that. But also, like you say, all you can, and you've said it there, haven't you? Well, I'll just point it out, and that's it. That is all you can do. Exactly.
And that's exactly what I will do.
You there, CP?
Hi, sorry about them. I just need to take a break.
Have you calmed down now?
I'm like this.
And like I've always turned around and said, Jamie, I will never argue with her. I'm not going to argue with her online. I'm not going to get into a screaming and shouting match with anybody. You know, especially not a woman. You know, it's not my style, Giz. And I've said this multiple times. You know, I know what it is. And where I come from, a grass is a grass. And if you hang around with a grass, you're a fucking grass and all. And that's it. That's me. You know, like if people don't like it, hit the unsubscribe button and fuck off. I couldn't give two fucks. And that's the God's honest truth.
What specific clips are there out there of her grassing on anyone?
There was one on here the other day, yeah, which I showed. Jamie can get it back up probably. Yeah, you can
there
make
was a clip
your
the
own.
other day where she said to Copper, "How you doing? You having a good day? What you're here for?" She says, "Oh, I'm filming protest. Hopefully I get some good content and maybe get some clips to send to you guys." That's what she said, or similar words. So,
and is that clips of us on the, say, right-hand side or on the lefties, the pro-Palestine?
That's on the right-hand side. That's there. You can't get away from it. I'm sorry.
But that's something I haven't seen this, so I want to see that as well.
You know? Well, I had the clips ready to show you both, to be honest with you. Yeah, because this is, I would like, you know, like, there's no point, you know, you could show it there and then, yeah, and turn around and say, there it is. There you go. You know, but when we come back, we did come back, yeah, to sort it out, because like adults and like men, we'd rather sort it out in person. And when we come back, it wasn't there. We went to Canary Wharf. Nothing really happened, and I went home.
It's just from what I've seen in the past, all I ever see CP do is get in the faces of the pro-Pallies and focus fully on them.
It's nothing to do with the pro-Pallies, to be honest with you. Even though that's a farce, you know, because that's even worse, because that's a lying.
You said she said she was filming us to give to the police.
She was filming. I'm saying us, as in hotel protesters.
Yeah.
I'm saying as if some people want to say patriots. She was leaking information about Stop the Hate to the police. This is on film. She actually placed one of the Stop the Hate protesters under arrest. This is
When
also
did
on
I?
film. This is also on film. Yeah.
When did I?
What's her name? Lily, isn't it? Is her name Lily?
If she
Is
assaulted somebody
is her
and the
name
police
Lily?
asked me for my
Oh,
footage,
when did I? When did I? All of a sudden, it never happened, but now it's, oh, yeah, but she assaulted somebody. You couldn't lie bedding straight, I
this is what I
swear to
mean, Jamie.
God.
Never
Yeah.
fucking get a chance to speak.
Go on. I'm sorry. Talk.
No, carry on, Eva. Carry on digging yourself in a hole. Carry on.
Go on. I can
Carry
carry on
fucking
digging
on.
holes.
Like
God,
you
I can
always
dig as
do.
many holes. CP is on the side of stop the hate, she told me. I tell you what, Steve, your brother's hilarious, bro. If CP told you that it was dark outside, mate, you wouldn't believe it, would you? You know? You wouldn't believe it, would you? I swear to God. Tell the truth, CP, you would be fine. Go on. Come on, CP, I'm waiting. How
Where
about
you
when you
been,
placed
Henry?
Lily under arrest? She's from Stop the Hate, isn't she?
Who's from Stop the Hate?
Yeah, Lily's from Stop the Hate, isn't she, CP?
Oh, who's Lily?
Don't know. She won't answer now, will she? A minute ago, she never done it, and then she started to explain that she assaulted somebody. So we don't know. But anyway, I'll keep digging myself some holes.
yeah, let it go.
I'll keep digging myself some holes. So then,
Yeah,
so then basically, Steve, what she
she's got
done
you in
was
corner here. She's got you in corner.
there was a protest. Stop the Hate was organising a protest, and this is all on film as well, by the way. And she's gone over to the police officer and like, did you know that Stop the Hate have moved their location? The police officer said no. She said, yeah. The police officer of Stop the Hate have moved the protest. And hold on, let me turn this camera off and we'll talk some more. Oh my God, what is that all about, Steve? Yeah,
Well, like I said, I'm against anything talking to the police, regardless. So
mate, what is that
Yeah,
all
about
I
that.
think you're gonna have to let it go. Well, it's just there's so many other people doing exactly the same. There really is. It
So
might
then,
be. I think you're overlooking it into it as much as
bro.
Yeah, it's me,
you know,
Jamie. Sorry, my internet cut out
yeah.
again.
So then, Jamie. So people need to stop turning around and saying that I'm lying because she's a grass. Yeah. So I'm not telling a lie. She's
Yeah.
a grass. When she sees me, stop pointing her camera in my face and zooming into me. Yeah. Like, keep your
Hey, right, we're at the
distance.
same fucking protest.
Listen, keep your
We're at the
distance.
same fucking
Keep
protest. I've just
keep
faced my
And
camera
keep
that
your
way.
keep
the
your
evidence
distance.
gatherers. How are you getting rid of evidence gatherers and GB? How are you
Keep
getting rid of evidence gatherers who were there with the cameras right in your faces?
keep your distance away from me.
No,
Yeah. Keep your distance away from me.
which I
And
was. You were just
and keep
nearby.
your distance away from ordinary patriots. And don't be sending your footage to the police. Simple. But everybody has a right to know you're a grass. And that's it. And that's a fact. I'm sorry. That's a fact. You are a grass. You know, and people need to know that. People need to be careful when you're around. They can't say nothing when you're around. You'll get them locked up. Whether you do it intentionally or unintentionally, when you're sending this footage to the police, you know, you could potentially get people into a lot of trouble. Whether you intend to do it or not.
But please, like it has been said in the chat, please
Yeah.
watch his old live streams.
Yeah, of course. Of course. But you know why? And I'll tell you why, yeah? And a lot of people always turn around and say, do you know what I do? I point my camera away. I don't really go around and put my camera in people's faces at protests. Don't really film that much bad stuff. You know, like it's not what I do. And
what examples
people
are the
maybe
CP
should,
of what specific examples are there that where you have provided information to the police? Like you said, it was only when it was involving you, didn't you? Is there any examples where it's wasn't like what?
Then nothing from that hotel went into the police. Nothing.
So what did?
Nothing.
When no before then.
The only stuff before then was the Palestine protests, Jamie.
Right.
Of when I got assaulted. And I have been assaulted on a number of occasions.
But you say, CB, that you're sending all this footage to the
Hold
police.
On. For one, yeah. Hey, right, shut up for a minute.
Whoa.
For one, yeah. On Friday, I got kicked. I got dragged. Yeah. I haven't done anything with that footage yet, but I could. Yeah, I could do it. Got one of the protesters was an idiot and posted it on there on social media, which I have got.
Joe says you proactively send photos of the Palestine protesters.
Which I don't.
Which I don't. Right. I mean, I have seen the email communication between you and the police, haven't I? Because you've sent me it.
Yeah.
And it's quite friendly.
I just think it's ludicrous, yeah. And all I'm going to do, and Steve, if it was you doing it, I'd be telling you about yourself and August. If it was someone else doing it, I'll be telling them about themselves, yeah. And that's who I am. And if people have got a problem with that, like I say, I don't really give two fucks. You know, it makes no difference. It makes no difference to me. Because no matter what anybody ever says about me, I come from that area. Everybody knows me there. You know, everybody knows who I am. Everybody knows me by personal.
It's the only way. That's the only way. Otherwise, you end up fucking trapped with no fucking gain in the end. It's all bad negative.
Jamie, and do you know what? This is what I say. I couldn't really give two fucks.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, like I said, if somebody's a wrong-un, if somebody's a rat, a grass, whatever people want to call it anywhere in the world, I will call it out. And I will tell the people around them, that one there is a wrong-un. It's a grass. And if people want to align themselves with it and have and start hanging around at protests and things like that and being their reporters and things like that, then I'm sorry.
Right, well, we've established that that's not the case, though, now. So if we can take that on us.
But you're going to get exactly the same treatment. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but people should be allowed to actually know that that's wrong. There's just been maybe a bit of networking. Yeah, people are on YouTube. They recognise people when they turn up at a protest. You know how it goes. It's so easy.
But Steve did say.
Let's give him a bit.
Steve did say that he didn't say that. So, okay, fair enough. You know? He can't. His brother is very active in the chat. You know? Like, his brother is probably sending CP things on text message as we speak. You know? Like, this is not. So your brother is actively supporting it as it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, and the facts is there, so.
But you're making allegations there that might not be true.
Yeah. Mate,
and
listen,
that's the problem.
False
allegations.
Give us a time check, will you, Henry?
I'm quite a
Cheers,
streetwise person, bro. I can read the room
Hi,
pretty well,
Henry.
mate. You know?
Hello.
Here he is, Mr. Crinkle.
Hey, boy, let me ask you something.
Can I just
The
say
man
thank
himself.
you for joining and good to see you, Henry. It's been a while. Good to
cheers,
Yeah.
man.
Good to see
So-
you again, Henry.
Good
So,
to
hey,
see
White, first, thank you. First of all, an auditor complaining about being filmed.
No, I'm not
Forget that,
complaining
though.
about
Forget
being
that.
filmed, buddy.
Forget that. What I wanted
No,
to
I'm not
ask you
complaining.
is,
I'm
what I
not
wanted to
complaining
ask
about
you
being
is,
filmed.
if you're not doing anything wrong, how can anyone grass you up? Are you breaking the law?
Who?
You.
I'm not on about me, buddy.
Well, your
It's
friends
not
then.
about me, Henry.
Yeah. He's on about you grassing people up. Are they
Yeah.
committing crimes?
Yeah, do you know what, buddy? I'm going to be totally honest with you. I probably know about 20, 30 people that are probably committing crimes right about now, really, to be fair.
So your friends are committing crimes when you're out doing this filming, is that right?
I never said that. You said, are your friends committing crimes?
Yeah. Why are you afraid of being grassed up if you're not doing anything wrong?
So I turned around and said, Henry, yeah, because no doubt some of your friends are actually probably committing crimes right about now, you know, because you're buying the crack every day. You're buying it from your mates.
But I'm talking about you complaining
So that's a
about being
crime, isn't
grassed
it?
up.
Your mates who are selling you the crack every day, that's a
No,
crime, isn't it? Yeah.
Now you're trying to derail it off
No,
to
I'm
me.
not trying to derail
No, hang
it.
on a minute. Hang
Just trying
on.
to turn around.
Right, why would you be? I'm not afraid of being grassed up, though. So forget all that. Right. Why are you so afraid? If you're not doing anything wrong, why are you afraid, or why are you complaining about someone you must be committing crimes that you're afraid the police will see and then come and arrest you. Is that true or not?
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
So what are you doing wrong?
Yeah, I'm
So
committing crimes.
we don't want you committing
Henry,
crimes.
you know what, buddy?
So maybe
Henry,
it's a good thing.
Bro, 100 million%, I'm live streaming myself committing crimes. Yeah, live streaming my own self committing crimes. You're 100%, bro. You know, you're such a smart geezer, you are.
Yeah. So why
you are wasted on YouTube, Henry.
Right. So why are you so complaining about being grassed up?
Because I'm committing crimes. That's what you just said, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, you're complaining about being grassed up, and if you're doing nothing wrong, I don't see the problem.
Henry, so do you associate with grasses, do you?
No, I don't.
No. So do you agree with grasses, Henry?
Yes.
What? So you think grasses is a good thing, yeah?
In some situations, yes. In others, no.
Come on in.
But if it stops someone committing a crime, well, if it prevents crime and brings people to justice, which we all want in this country, we don't want criminals roaming our streets, then it's good.
Pardon?
I don't want criminals roaming the streets. So if anyone can grass up a rapist, a murderer, a racist, or whatever, I'm all for that.
In 1 minute you don't like grasses. In one breath you don't like them, but in the next breath you turn around and say that you do. Yeah.
Well, in certain situations where it's just a misdemeanor, then it's a bit over the top.
Yeah.
But the question is, if you're not doing anything, you always claim I'm a neutral this and that, I'm just a reporter. Why are you so afraid that someone's going to grass you up? You must be doing something.
Because I don't want to go to prison, Henry.
For what? What crime are you committing?
I don't know. I might say something. You don't know, do you?
Well, you know the law better than anyone else, so you know what to and what not to say. Oh,
I might buy a bag of weed off somebody, and this one catches it on camera. I might be talking to somebody. Two people might be having a private conversation. Yeah, a private conversation, and saying, "Yeah, can you drop them couple of bags of weed off later?"
Oh well, you know not to do it in front of people filming you then.
But when you got people that are doing it covertly, yeah, then it's kind of hard, isn't it?
Well, that's the risk you do when you do anything in public. People are free to film in public, are they not?
So Henry, but would you agree with that, Henry? Henry, what about when you lie to? What about when you lie to the police as well to get people arrested?
Well, that's that they're committing the crime then. So you're in the right then. So you got nothing to worry about.
So is that worse? Is a lying grass
We all
worse
want
than
the
a grass?
police to stick to their jobs and do it properly, don't we?
Hmm?
So if you're breaking the law, we want them to do the right thing by our great British laws that we all love because we're patriots. We want criminals off the streets. So if you're engaged in that kind of behavior, Mr. Patriot, I'm sure all those neighbors around here don't want drug deals going on in their neighborhood. Yeah, we want to make this country great. We don't want scummy drug dealers and drug takers dealing out in public, even if it is weed. Yeah, I'm a patriot. How about that?
Jamie,
How about that? Because it only leads to crack, don't it? One
you
dealer
not
will
go
offer
right
you weed and then he might offer you crack. We don't want that. I'm
that
a
what happened to you,
patriot, not you. You're making the streets scummy, mate. How
Is that what
about
happened-
that?
Is that what happened to you? Is that what happened to you? Is that how you led on to the crack? Yeah.
It's not in question, though. I'm just
I'm
questioning
asking
why
is
are
that
you
how
so
you led on to
worried?
the crack? Yeah.
Why are you so worried? And you're not no neutral reporter. From the last few videos, you are far from it, my friend.
Yeah. Listen, I
Yes,
tell you straight.
far from it. So
You
don't
know,
give me that
because
shit
I'll
no
tell you
more.
why. Because half of you leftists, you haven't got a clue about real life,
Yeah, well,
and that's a fact.
Well,
Because you're
we're not
always-
criminals
you
who are
always crack
scared
your
of being
nut.
grassed up, though. I'm not a criminal scared of being
Mate.
grassed up.
You don't come out your house, guys. You
I'll
ride
go
around
out my
London
house.
on an electric
What?
scooter.
Yeah,
When
all my
people confront
videos are
you-
me outside the house.
When
Right.
people confront you, you carry on riding.
No, they don't. No, I
Yeah,
don't.
they did.
No,
Roy
I don't.
confronted you the other day, guys.
No, I went up to them.
Yeah, you went up to them. You didn't go up to no one.
Yeah, I rode past them and said, "Free Palestine." And so what?
Exactly. And you carried on riding.
Yeah, because I
Henry.
didn't have time to sit there with two far right
Henry.
people who are going to shake my hand and say, "Hello, Henry."
Oh,
They ain't going to beat no one up.
chestnut, yeah.
Like, come off it, you idiot. Are you
that old
stupid?
chestnut.
Yeah,
That old
so
chestnut.
maybe, all right, so maybe if they're going to beat me up, maybe they're the criminals who need to be grasped on.
Who said they're going to beat you up, guys?
Well, exactly.
Who
So
said they
if
was?
they're not going to beat me up, I'm not running from anything, am
why
I?
would you? So why would you mention this?
Well, because you did.
I never said they was going to beat you up at all.
Well, you said I'm running away like I'm scared of something.
Exactly. So why would you run away like you're scared? That's what
Yeah,
I'm
I
asking
didn't
you.
have time. Yeah, I didn't have time to talk to them. I had better
you didn't
things
have
to
time.
do.
So you
Yeah.
just have time to come on the internet and
Right.
argue with people on the internet, but you can't really do it face to face, can you? Can you, Henry?
Well, I can actually.
I don't believe you can, to be honest with you.
Well, I can. I'm just bemused by you so afraid of being filmed in public. First of all,
I never
yeah,
said I was.
and you're so scared you might get caught with a little bag of
I
weed
never
or
said I was.
grassed up. Are you
I never
gonna?
said I was.
Well, you did.
I didn't.
Well, that's the only thing you're claiming you're doing wrong. So you're a bit of a pussy, then, isn't it?
Mate,
If you're scared
you're
of the
trying
police seeing you with a little
Henry,
bag of weed.
You're trying to box me into a corner, and it's not going to work, guys.
So you think someone sending a video of you handling a little baggie of weed is going to get you nicked? Are you
Buddy,
that much of a
Listen,
serious criminal that, like,
do you know what?
what's going to happen? They're going to lock you up for
Henry,
years. Oh,
Henry,
what?
Henry,
Come off it, man.
listen. You're clearly on one again, guys. You need to
Well,
calm
I'm
yourself
just
down.
hearing. I
you
was
wanna
just
keep
laughing
on-
at all you auditors arguing with each other.
If you want to carry on, if you want to carry on condoning this behaviour,
What behaviour?
it's entirely up to you, guys.
What behaviour?
If you think that grassing people up is okay, 1 minute you say you don't, next minute you say you do.
Right. If
Yeah.
someone's been grassed up, right, tell us
You're talking
who
about me,
and
Henry.
what sentence did they get?
What's that, buddy?
Who's been grassed up and what punishment did they receive off the police?
Jamie? I mean, Henry, sorry, I keep getting you confused. Yeah? Mate, I don't know what planet you are actually on, but on planet Earth, yeah, if you are actively recording as a member of the public and you're sending it to the police, you're a grass.
Yeah, but there has to be a crime being committed to be grassed up.
Mate,
You can't grass someone up for filming or just walking around.
You're actually getting rather boring, guys.
Well,
and this is where.
Well, it's true. It's true though.
This is where you can't see.
Right.
This is where I don't understand where some people actually sit here. Yeah.
How can you grasp an innocent person up? I don't.
So,
that's not possible.
Henry, this is where I find it very strange that people are actually thinking it's okay for citizen journalists or auditors or reporters to go to protests, film people, before they upload it to their own YouTube account, send it to the police.
Yeah, well, if you're doing nothing wrong, she's free to do anything in public, just like all the auditors.
Well, that ain't right, guys.
Yeah, well, if you're not doing anything wrong,
right.
what are you afraid
that ain't
of?
morally right, yeah?
What do you mean morally? You must be committing a crime then.
Henry, hold on. I just say this to Henry.
If you're an innocent man, why are you worried that someone's filming you in public?
Henry,
it's funny.
Right,
I find that hilarious.
Right,
hello.
If you think that's right,
hello.
then you're delusional, guys.
Hello. You're at work, just like the police you walk up to. Someone can film you and send it wherever the hell they want, just like the auditors do to the police. Now, what's the problem, bruv?
It's actually quite funny to
be AY audits. You're being audited. That's basically you can't take being audited.
Come on, then,
you can't take being audited yourself. Have a bit of your own medicine.
Bro, you don't have the balls to, guys.
You're just an idiot,
you
man.
Don't have the balls
if you're not doing any, if you're not committing any crimes, what's the problem if you're not committing a crime, bro?
Henry, come on, guys. I've told you. If you think that is morally right, then that's up to you, guys. Yeah, where I come from, that's grassing, guys.
Well, it's not morally wrong to film an innocent person.
It is. What, and send it to the police?
Yeah, what can the police do? You know the law. The police can't charge an innocent person.
About you to the police. Shut the fuck
police can't charge an innocent person, can they, AY?
What's that, buddy?
Or can they?
What's that, mate?
What world do you live in? When an innocent person can be implicated and proven to be committing a crime when they're not. I mean, what world do you live in, AY?
What world do I live in?
Yeah, if you're a law-abiding citizen, you got nothing to worry about. And if your mates are as well.
So I live on planet Earth, guys, and I live my life by morals.
So does Henry. So does Henry.
And my morals is this, yeah? We do not help the police.
Well,
simple as,
I thought you want the police to do the right thing and catch criminals. That's what auditing is all about, to make sure they're doing the right by our taxpayers' money. Is it not?
That is exactly what I say.
Well, the police get most of their information from grasses. Did you know that?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, the majority of crimes that are solved come from information from the public.
Of course.
And I want that. Why wouldn't you want that?
What's that?
Yeah, but you don't want to be associating with well, hang on. You don't want to be associating with someone and then it turns out that next minute everything you say is being fed to a police officer. That's the difference.
Yeah, if you're not doing anything wrong, they're just going to look at it and say, we're not interested in that.
Well, I don't want all my information shared with the police. Simple.
Well, if you're not doing anything wrong, you can't stop it because you're in public and they're filming just like you do. Yeah. Like it's all right. It's all right for you to spout this stuff when it's you doing it to the police, but when it's happening to you, you don't like it, do you?
What's happened to me?
That's so funny. And all the other wanky auditors out there who are on your side over this, think about it now.
What's happened to me, guys?
What?
What's happened to me?
Well, apparently you're getting butthurt because someone's grassing you up.
I never got butthurt because somebody was grassing me up.
Well, somebody's grassing somebody up because you're butter over that.
So you get it wrong again. Yeah.
Well, you're complaining that someone's being a grass. If you're not committing crimes or your friends, then you've got nothing. I'm reassuring you, there's nothing to worry about, bruv. Just keep doing what you do.
Exactly.
They're filming in public. You can't change what people do in public with their cameras, can you?
Henry, but I've never said that they have to change this. I just tell people, watch your step. This one's a grass. Simple.
Grass, in order to be a grass, a crime has to be grassed upon.
People,
right.
I'm not saying to people, you should do this, you should
Why
do
would
that.
They need
this
to
is
worry?
out of order.
Right. Why would anyone need to worry if they're not committing crimes? You can't be grassed up for not committing a crime. Sorry, it just don't work like that.
We've had a question in the chat, Henry, from... Can we get a quick answer to this question from Jerry, Henry? Is wanky auditors similar to you lot?
Yes.
Right.
Well, there's plenty of wanky auditors.
I think that's a good opportunity to bring a couple of guests on. I want to just check. Dave, hello.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good. Interesting conversation this evening.
Yeah, we've spoke before, haven't we, David?
We have indeed, and I've always been very polite and cordial.
Welcome, David. Roy Oi Savaloy, how we doing, Roy?
How we doing? It's 1946, just to make sure it's me.
Roy
and not fucking Annie. Annie K.
Hello, boy.
Sick of it. Easy, AY. Come on.
Sick of it.
Fucking sick of it. Did you see Annie? Fucking bitch. She's unbelievable.
She's on TV, but I saw Annie giving you shit.
Yeah.
And, I thought she was I thought she was very unreasonable, actually.
She's crazy. She's mental. You know what? They've got this is our what I think it's an insult to the left to compare it, because she is a paid protester. We know this. We studied them. We know where they're getting the money from. It's so blatantly obvious. And she cannot have an argument. I remember I went to Whitehall one day, and AY piped up right in my private, and he said, "Roy, ask her about the two-state solution," right? And I thought, a great question, right? So I walked up to her, and she's coming up to giving it Jack the Biscuit. I stayed in the press middle bit, right? She came over to me with a 6'9" fucking Abdul, the convert, who went from Christianity to Islam. And she's having a go at me. And I said, look, a serious question. Do you believe in a two-state solution? And she just shut her mouth and just turned around and fucked up. And it was like kryptonite. And it was really, I won't forget that day. But what I really wanted to say, I might change the subject a little bit. But I think this really needs to be emphasized. You know, Tommy got nicked yesterday.
Yeah.
He got arrested, right? And we all know that he phoned the police, he spoke to them, they looked at the CCTV footage, and they said there's nothing really going on here. That day, that very day, right, nobody had seen Nick Knowles for so long. And I want to make it kind of being fresher in everyone's mind, because to me, right, when I look at it, the whole thing was a complete setup. That guy was an actor, I think. You know, get him drunk, he's going to go and do this. And
stop you there with any.
Yeah, you got any evidence for that or what?
Yeah,
come on,
because
Roy.
I know.
Oh wow, yeah.
No, but that's just what we have to work with, Roy. We can't.
Yeah.
There's no
I can't. Yeah, I won't go too deep into it. But
we're not going to go any deeper.
Yeah.
We're not going to go any deeper.
All right, cool.
Sorry to say, just because.
So anyway,
we have to stick with what we've got. And so far, we know he did get arrested. He has been released on bail. We're hoping that we can see the full CCTV as Tommy's requested. And until then, I mean, I
don't think we're going to see it. I don't think the police are going to release it.
I think it's quite telling that he has been arrested, because the CCTV must clearly show that he got struck first. I think that must be quite obvious. But otherwise, why they've released him very quickly, haven't they? But why such an overreaction as well? Why were there half a dozen police outside a plane for a train station? What's going on?
Unless he advertised it to the world before going down leafleting in St Pancras, how would anyone know to set him up? Like, come on.
Nobody knew he was there. No one knew he was there.
Well, exactly. So it's unlikely to be a
He
setup, isn't
said
it?
he rang the police.
Listen, Nick
He
Knowles.
was drunk as well. He
Nick,
must have started
listen,
drinking,
Nick,
earlier.
Nick,
So come on.
Nick Knowles works for the MI5. That's a fact, all right? I'm telling you now, that is a fact. He works for the. Why is Nick Knowles not being charged? All right, at least charged with putting out misinformation that white men were throwing acid
What's he got to
at
do with it?
Muslim women. What's he got to do with it? It started the Southport riots, and
Yeah, but
Lucy
is he
Connolly
the
is in
victim
jail.
in this case?
Stop, Roy. Not doing it.
Oh.
Not doing it.
Yeah.
Not doing it. Not
Oh,
doing
exactly.
it. Not doing it. If you can't pick up on the cues, that's on yours.
I mean, if the geezer was drunk, you don't use drunk people in setups. You have to be alert, switched on. It's so unlikely. The most likely explanation is that because Tommy Robinson's a well-known face, someone's gone up to him and he's got such extreme views, he's going to get these people coming up to him, surely. Like, it's kind of obvious.
Yeah, Tommy said what happened. He says he recognised him, the guy. He says instead of leaving the train station, he then followed him.
Exactly. He must get sick all the time.
Video, he play it.
But to react the way he did, you see, that's wrong. He broke the law. He broke the law. You don't knock people out.
No,
you just leave. He could have run away. He could have done anything. Like, come on.
Well, maybe hang on. If someone strikes you, you fear another strike, you strike back. No wrong with that. And the police obviously
struck him though.
How do you know? Have you seen the video?
Because I've seen him saying what happened.
Yeah, and he said he got struck physically.
He said someone came up into his face. That's all.
Yeah, and then he said, he said he only responded when it got physical, didn't he?
Well, it's pretty easy to run away or get away from a drunk person if you're not drunk. He could have easily just removed himself, but instead he chose to knock a drunk man who's more vulnerable out. So, he broke the law. So let's see what happens. I reckon he's going to get off lightly. 2-tier policing, 2-tier justice.
I don't know.
No, it's a preemptive strike. It's a preemptive strike. More than entitled to use it. And if he hadn't have been entitled to, I guess they would have put him on remand because that's how they usually treat him. Even
from Tommy's own mouth, I didn't hear him say he was struck with a blow.
He did. I didn't. Well, you're saying struck with a blow, like he'd been.
Yeah, but all he was saying is that someone was up in his face being aggressive, but that's not being struck.
We'll wait and see.
It's easy to get out of that. Like, you got to be an idiot not to be able to escape from a drunk, aggressive person without any violence.
Hang on. Why should you tolerate someone getting in your face in the first place?
He could have just pushed him over and then gone off, but he's knocked him out.
Should have done. Why did you put your hand around Marty's throat then? Why didn't you just have a fucking polite conversation?
Well, because I went there with the intention to do that.
So you intended. So maybe this guy intended to do the same to Tommy, and he got what he deserved.
To be honest, even if you're a hypocrite, it doesn't make your argument wrong.
Well, exactly. It's a completely different situation. I'm not a well-known far-right agitator.
Right? You're a well-known far-left agitator, aren't you?
Yeah, you see, it always goes back, to derail it onto what's me. Like, AY done it just a minute ago. Now you're doing it.
No, to be honest, mate. No, I'm joking. I think you actually had a fair argument, and what he did was use a tu quo quo fallacy, which is basically to say just because you might do something, you might do something. It doesn't mean that your argument is essentially wrong. That's why I came on to say, basically, in short, is that when someone says that they have morals, and then in the same breath they're saying they associate with people who are doing crimes right now, that would tell me that they don't have morals. And in which case, if they prove that they don't have morals, how can they then turn around and tell somebody else that what they're doing is wrong? Whether it's grassing, whether it's doing anything. So I think, I might disagree with you on a lot of things, Henry, but on that particular thing, I think you were spot on. And I believe that trust is important. So when you have a community of reporters and journalists and auditors, trust is important. So, but to claim the moral argument from that and say it is wrong to do this, I disagree with that. I think you have an agreed amount of trust, and it's probably better to out people if you don't trust them. But you can't pull it from a moral standpoint and say that is wrong. Not when you're openly admitting that you associate with people who break the law. So it's like, you know, and like your argument of, well, what have you got to be afraid of? If you can't grasp someone up who hasn't done anything, you can't have a moral argument on that basis, in my opinion. There's no arguing from where I come from. We have morals. Where do you get your morals from if you're associating with criminals?
Exactly.
Hey, why that?
Amy, I have put the link to Tommy's video.
Okay, I'm back now. Yeah.
And on a
Why can we rejoin from doing that?
Yeah. Like, did you hear that, AY? Did you hear what my? Oh, he's going in. So
I've had to. It's feedbacking again. He's going to come back.